Well, hello. Good evening. As you heard, I'm Eric Sharp. And yes, I am relatively new to the chapel. And we do attend 5 o'clock once in a while, but I still see a lot of faces of people out there I don't know. And I'd love to get to know everybody in the church. Let me tell you a little bit about why I am here. I don't want to get too loud. Is that better? Okay. Why I'm here and what makes me proud to say I'm a member here, and what also makes me passionate about the One Heart, One Mind capital campaign. A few years ago, my wife Julia and I found ourselves in a tough situation where we were looking for a new church. We found ourselves at St. Andrews, and listening to Father Tommy's sermons, I sat and had tears in my eyes, and they were tears of joy and peace, which made sense that we were going to join St. Andrews. And I think it lasted about maybe a year and a half, something like that. And of all places, we were in Nashville, Tennessee. I got a phone call from Father Tommy telling me that he was leaving St. Andrews. And then I had tears of sadness, only to find out he was moving here, which is only 0.1 mile further than St. Andrews was. So it made sense. Guess where we're coming? But then guess when that was? December of 2020. And our first service was 2021 online. And the neat thing is, my first service in this church was Father Tommy and me. On a Wednesday afternoon, he was doing an online service, and I was excited. I'm like, oh, can we come to church? No, you can't. But I need an assistant. Have you ever been an acolyte? I went, well, yes, 40 years ago when I was growing up. So my first service was the two of us. Talk about a special day that was for me to have my first service with Father Tommy and me. He never asked me a second time to be an acolyte, so I'm not sure if I did a good job or not. What caught me by surprise, though, is touring this, having the tour with Gardner, the history of this church. We used to spend a lot of time running the park, running by this church all the time, not understanding the history in this chapel. And when I found out the history, it blew my mind. So it's not just the history in the church, but the people in the church. We were at a Bible study one evening, led by Pat Nogar, and when I realized I was actually home was when she said, "How are you worshiping now?" And that's when it hit me. Not only do I have a beautiful building in the history, but I also have the people. Every single person I've met, I can call family and friend. And then to be led by Father Tommy, who I know I can call my friend. So a year and a half after joining, I am actually finding myself as co-chair of the One Heart, One Mind. So my passion is to take this chapel into the next century, is to bringing Father Burke's vision to what he had for this great institution into the future. So what I'm anxious to hear is individuals' why and passion about the church. So when you get that phone call, sometimes it's difficult to say yes, but say yes to hear, so we can hear different experiences, why people are here, and share your why and what makes Washington Memorial Chapel your home. Thanks.